At the start of 2022, Minecraft speedrunning was different. Brintilda still held the 1.16 plus RSG world record, calculators had just been implemented, and only 2 sub-20s in the 1.9 RSG category had been attained. Throughout the year of 2022, all of this changed. In this video, I will go over the pre-1.9 speedrunning in 2022. This will be the first of 3 videos coming out over the next few weeks, each of them covering a different mainboard category. Next week will be 1.9 to 1.15, and finally on the last day of the year, 1.16 plus. At the start of 2022, the world record was held by whatever Marco with the time of 1945. This run was the second ever sub-20 of the category, the other being held by Infium with the time of 1958. Whatever Marco's run stood for several months until, on March 8th, a speedrunner known as Teddy311 was able to beat it with the time of 1922. Teddy is a top Minecraft speedrunner in every category and as of now holds the combined Random C Glitchless world record. The combined category adds your times from each of the 3 main categories together. Teddy used tower stress, which for those who don't know is a strategy of building up over 100 blocks and then setting your spawn. After this, you will jump down the tower, and when you see Endermen, either kill them with your weapon or bait them into a hole, where they fall to their deaths. Teddy used the latter. This works because every time you go up a certain amount of blocks, it will reset the mob count at the bottom, so when you jump down, new mobs will have spawned. Teddy's record stood for about a month until it was beaten by Infium. Infium is one of the best 1.9 RSG runners with several sub-20s, at this time 3, and 2 former world records. Infium used the same tower as Teddy. Infium closed the run with a time of 1908. Only a few days later, Spinnaker beat Infium's record with a 1853 run. Not only did this beat the record, but it was also the first sub-19 pre-1.9 RSG run. Only a few days later, this record was beaten by Speed Nintendo. Speed Nintendo has been in the MCSR community for a long time and was a former moderator. The 3 records in only a few weeks was something that had never been seen before in the pre-1.9 category. Speed Nintendo's 1851 run lasted longer than the others, however was eventually broken by Infium. Infium used the same strategies as the others, however was able to finish the run with a time of 1840. 2 days later, the Minecraft speedrunning community was shocked when Spinnaker completely destroyed the category. Spinnaker beat the record by an entire minute with a time of 1746. Spinnaker spawned in a village and got tools and food. He then ran to a nearby desert and found a lava pool. After using a bucket to make a nether portal, Spinnaker entered the nether at 4 minutes 23 seconds. Spinnaker killed Blazes and went back to the overworld to construct his tower. After dropping several times, Spinnaker had enough pearls to realistically fill in the end portal. After throwing several Eyes of Ender to find the stronghold location, Spinnaker found the portal room at 16:05. He entered the end, and after some well-placed explosives, concluded the run with a time of 17:46. Despite the speed of this run, there was one thing it could not compete with: trading strats. Trading strats uses villager trading to get Eyes of Ender instead of killing Blazes and Endermen. The runner will trade with the cleric for Eyes of Ender. If you were around before 1.16, you may remember a similar strategy for 1.14 and 1.15. In these versions, the cleric will only give you an ender pearl, however in every version before 1.9, cleric will give you an Eye of Ender, removing the necessity to go to the nether. The cleric will trade the Eye of Ender for between 7 and 11 emeralds. This is decided randomly. To get all the emeralds to do this, the runner will sell village crops, gold from a temple, or paper made from previously acquired sugarcane, then buy 1 eye. After this, the runner will use the eye to locate the stronghold, find the stronghold's library, and destroy it. They will then run back to the village and trade books to the librarian for the rest of the needed emeralds. A speedrunner known as Niu began using this strategy in his runs and on July 4th broke the world record with a time of 17:13. Today, this run is second on the leaderboards. Despite this insane accomplishment, Niu wasn't done with the category, and on September 26th, he completely obliterated the category with an insane time. Niu started the run in a desert and instantly ran to a temple. After grabbing gold, iron, and emeralds, he runs to a village within view. After crafting tools, Niu captures a librarian villager and a cleric villager, trades them gold, paper, and books attained from the village. He is able to trade enough to get an Eye of Ender, and using a calculator finds the location of the stronghold. Once in the stronghold, Niu finds the library and destroys it. After trading the library books to a librarian villager, Neo has enough emeralds to get the necessary Eyes of Ender to enter the end. At 12:46 he enters the end on insane pace. The dragon charges him several times and he is able to get the dragon very low. One bed remains between Neo and an insane world record. Unfortunately, the dragon breaks the bed before you can detonate it. The run would have been ended here with a time of 14:37. Unfortunately, however, it didn't. The dragon eventually charges Neo again and he is able to complete the run with a time of 15:54, which is still a category-shattering time.
Yeah! What the fuck? This fucking category is over, finally.
This record has stood to this day with Neo in a well-deserved #1 spot. With 16 sub-20 runners, 10 sub-19 runners, and 4 sub-18 runners. Over the course of 2022, this category has changed a lot, both in meta and pace. This was pre-1.9 Random C Glitchless in 2022. With that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to make 2 more of these videos, so stick around my channel for those. If you want to check out any runners in this video, you can find them in the description. Finally, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel recently. We're almost at 400 subs, which is insane. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.